Hi, I want to use this moment to speak to you about the importance of communication in a relationship. So, communication, as we know, is a key component of any relationship, especially between spouses. And that in itself makes communication a thing that needs to be worked on, or at least crafted well within the relationship. It is significant to know that the lack of communication is one of the most popular hardships that people in relationship go through. For instance, the daily stresses and work routines we have are some of the factors that harm the possibility of good communication between spouses. Some couples do not like to communicate with each other, and that doesn't help in any way. And sadly enough, many couples do get divorced as a result. That is why communication is an essential tool intended to help relationships grow and thrive. And so, if couples in a relationship were to improve the quality of their relationship or communication skills, one would imagine that other aspects of their relationship will also improve, like the couple's ability to listen to each other when having communication, and also their ability to do simple things like making eye contacts in the process. Communication is an essential message that is transmitted through so many ways. But to name a few, it can be transmitted through behaviors, through attitudes, and even facial expressions. And because communication is physical or can be physical, it can also be conveyed just by touching the other person. In fact, studies have shown that the less people talk or communicate, the more distant or far apart they become in the relationship. Let me share with you a tip on how couples can increase the quality of communication in their relationship. I know there are many very good tips and strategies that are out there about communication, very helpful ones. But this tip for me is one I believe is a middle ground and a very key component or essential to improving the quality of communication within a relationship. A common mistake that people usually make in a relationship is to immediately go from not communicating with each other at all whatsoever to wanting to implement all of the communication skills they've just read about somewhere. It could be something that they Googled as well. But that doesn't have a proven record of success when wanting to invest in improving communication or the quality of communication in a relationship. In fact, oftentimes in this case, spouses go immediately from they go right back to arguing and fighting with each other, and then get frustrated that something they read about from somewhere isn't working for them. But what people don't realize is that why they have a relationship going, they have really not cultivated the habit of being intentional about setting quality times aside for themselves as a couple, even if it means just hanging out together. And so the point I'm trying to make here is this, that spouses and people in relationship be intentional about increasing the amount of time they spend together as a couple. That's a place to start. It may look simple, but that's a very powerful place to start. If this habit, or if this become habitual for couples, they will soon begin to realize that they are creating for themselves the opportunities for what I call an undistracted quality time that can be used to better the quality of communication between or within their relationship. So now keep in mind that this time can be used to talk about nothing if need be, other than just spending quality time together. Or it can also be used to talk about things as needed or important things as they arise. So it is all about getting into the habit of spending more time together so that when the need arises for important things, you will have the time to talk about them, because you are already accustomed to spending time together and talking with each other more and more. And so spending this time, it can be about common things ranging from having dinner together by yourselves, or even with your kids, to do things like watching movies together while you're sitting on your couch. So activities like these may look simple, but they are powerful and effective when it comes to improving the quality of communication within a relationship. So if you are listening and watching this, I hope you will find this tip helpful and something that you can use more and more as a place to start as you continue to think of ways to enhance the quality of communication within your relationship. So thank you very much for watching. And I hope, I find something useful again that I can share with you at some point in time. Thank you.